how can you use first party data to, again, reach the right people with the right things?
Yeah, great question. And again, I think that goes back to, trying to be principled in our approach. You, as a consumer, experience a lot of different things when interacting with brands digitally that are probably not helping the brand from a long-term perspective, right? Maybe it's helping drive immediate revenue, but it may not help in terms of driving lifetime value, driving NPS, right? And that's where I think trying to balance the different objectives and key results and have principles is really, really important, right? So yes, we want to drive revenue, but we also want to maintain long relationships, especially within retail banking. What we try to do is drive primacy, right? We like to have the full relationship. So people might open a checking account with us, but then we want to be able to kind of expand and deepen that relationship. And there's a number of ways to do that. But there's also a number of ways to not do that well and to lose a customer, right? So we want to be able to retain that customer such that we can continue to earn their trust and engage with them and do business with them. And I think that's really what this all goes back to. With that said, there are some simple things that brands can do that are incredibly powerful. One of the things that we've done is really just a basic re-engagement strategy for cart abandonment. So it's pretty typical e-commerce strategy, but it's not something that you see a lot in financial services, right? And I think the performance of that speaks to the importance of knowing our customers, not only through first-party data, right, that we typically would have on them, but also first-party behavioral data, right? And really thinking about what is this person's context, what are they trying to do, and how do we engage them when they're interested in being engaged? So to me, that really speaks to knowing your customer. And while we are using behavioral data for certain programs, I think there's so much more opportunity to activate against behavioral data as it is part of sort of a first-party customer data profile. And that's what I see as a huge opportunity when I speak to other folks kind of in similar roles and in similar seats, is like brands are thinking about, right, how do I collect user behavior? Perhaps I put analytics around it to understand what's happening on my website. But it seems like far fewer brands are actually taking those insights and then activating against them as part of a customer profile. And that's something that, we're really focused on. But again, doing it in a privacy-centric way, a preference-centric way, and using all the channels that we have available to us, right? Because we are still a bank that does believe in being in the community. And that means, right, a physical location, but also folks like relationship managers and business banking and commercial banking. So we need to work across that stack of channels. Yeah. And that's really the stuff that gets me excited, is how do we use that data and then orchestrated experiences that matter, whether that's right in digital channels or it's interacting with the call center or branches, is really like coming together as one team and showing up as one M&T Bank.